Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we are going to be working on a 12 by 12 layout. This one I'm going back to the original format. We aren't doing any real time. We're just going to go fly right through it. It's going to be really quick and easy. You can see I do have all these dies sitting here over on the left hand side. If you're familiar with Peachy Cheap, they also have got like a die club. Actually, I don't really know if it's a Peachy Cheap owns it, but it's called Coco and Reno. I do subscribe to that die club. You get a pack of dies every month. And I think it's like $18 a month or something like that. But I am so obsessed with dies, as you all know. And I don't always have a chance to play with these dies every month. So this time today, I just went ahead and pulled out several of the dies and cut a lot of dies out. I even have, like, I can see underneath there where I have my Tim Holtz tag die out as well. I don't think I used any of the tags, but I just sat there and cut a bunch of stuff out. It was a lot of fun. Now you can see right here, I am using the remnants to my Summer Vibes collection by Close to My Heart. This piece right here I'm using as the background is actually from the Mix In paper pack. Now the Summer Vibes and the Mix In paper pack are still available. They're really, really cute. This is a piece of yellow cardstock. I think it's called Lemonade. I'm not 100% sure, but also it is from Close to My Heart. I think everything on here I use is going to end up being from Close to My Heart, except for those dies that I use to cut stuff out, and also the alphas I use to go ahead and make my title with. So I think I am scrap lifting myself on this one. I did not keep the original layout out to see, but that's okay. Here I am just using a piece of paper that is from a 12 by 12 paper pad. I just want to thicken up this layout a little bit because I know I am going to be putting 1 4 by 6 photos plus 3 smaller photos on there, plus whatever embellishments. I didn't want it to be too heavy. I didn't want it to lose its shape. I wanted to be able to pick it up without it bending pretty much. So we're going to go ahead and commit to the placement of where I had originally put those papers down. Now I am working with a lot of scraps here. You can see they're larger scraps, yes, but they are scraps. So perhaps maybe I didn't scrap lift myself on here. Maybe I was just playing with scraps. You can see this one right there actually still had the zip strip attached to it. And I just kind of tuck it under there. I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of that. And then I have these really cute yellow flowers. I think it's a cute die anyways. For myself, I actually think it's a really cute die. That is one of the ones that are from Coco and Reno. They're going to sit right up there on that blue tweed scrap that I had put down. You can see right here, it looks like I miscut some of the things. That's okay. I don't have to have my layouts 12 by 12. They can be 11.9 by 11.8 as far as I'm concerned. It's perfectly fine. They don't have to be exactly 12 by 12. So you can see right here, I am going to go ahead and commit to the placement of these dies. Really cute. Let's stick both of those down. Now I don't put the adhesive underneath the flower portion, right? I just put it down there at the bottom. So I can pop up, and like I have it in front of me right here, I can pop up some of those flowers if I want. They don't have to be flat and flush to the page. It just gives it a little something extra, which I actually quite enjoy. So here I do have the sticker sheet from the Summer Vibes collection. You can see it's kind of wearing out a little bit. I have been using that quite a bit lately this month. I am going to map my photos on this white piece of cardstock. This is a piece of cardstock I did use to cut images out of my Cricut. And this was before I knew to pull the mat away, not the paper away. When you pull the paper away, it gets curled up like this. I did not know anything like that. It's kind of funny because you wouldn't think that would be any different than a silhouette. I do have a silhouette, and I don't know that I've ever really had that problem with a silhouette. Maybe I did, and I'm just not remembering because I haven't used it in so long, possibly. So yes, we are going to be using the remnants from that white cardstock to go ahead and mat our photos in. I'm not going to mat them again on anything else. I'm just going to put them down like this with the white cardstock mats on them. So we will have the big one that sits up top, and this row of 3 is going to sit underneath. These are photos of Riley, and she's at the doctor's office. It's so cute, especially this one at the bottom, way far to the right. She's looking around, and I can just see it in her face. She's like, what can I get into? I do end up calling this exploring because she's a little explorer, right? You can see I did not edit this one very well. I thought it was edited. I might have just pulled it straight in without editing it because I keep seeing zooming in and zooming out. Sorry about that. Now these alphas right here, they're light blue, so they look really cute with that tweed looking kind of paper that's up there at the top, the blue. So I am going to be using these for my title, and it just says exploring. We're going to go ahead and put that down right there. I don't know who these are from. I think I kind of want, well, they're American Crafts, but I kind of want to say they were in a crate paper one, a crate paper collection. They're really cute. They have very fine glitter on the top. Now I'm rubbing my finger over it. The glitter does not come off, so that's pretty cool. This flower right here is one that I cut out of my Cricut. It is from the Cricut collection that is Summer Vibes. We do now have, at Close to My Heart, Cricut collections that go with our collection. So that's really, really neat. It's really fun. It kind of stretches your kit out a little bit. I absolutely love that. I'm also going to be using this sticker right here. I'm going to pop it up on some foam tape. That is from the sticker sheet. Now, flowers and going to the doctors have 0% to do with anything, but I was working with this collection and I just thought it was really cute. So yes, I wanted to keep playing with it. I wasn't tired of it just yet. Now, there are going to be some words that are on this page. We're going to go ahead and pull some of those out as well to put it down around the page. You can see I did put this leaf sticker down underneath this flower. I popped up the end of the leaf with some foam tape just to get a little bit of dimension over there. So we're going to use this word. It says play, and we are going to put this up on some foam tape and set it directly onto the photo. It's really cute. It's orange, and I like how it's there in a diagonal line with the orange flower that's on the pattern paper over on the left-hand side. I think that's really cute. I was trying to put a little bit more layers up in this top area. I am going to stick this little flower down there, and then just some enamel dots to kind of fill that up a little bit. So down here, we're going to go ahead and commit to the placement of the title. We're going to pull it down a little bit, but I think I end up pulling it back up just a little bit. My hands are in the way. I can't tell. I end up putting it about probably not quite 1/4 of an inch up. It's probably more closer to 1/8 of an inch up. Yeah, that is where I keep it. Looks a little crooked when I'm looking at it right here on the camera, but I can't really tell in person. I am going to put another word phrase sticker underneath it up on some foam tape, and it says yes please. And also it's going to be in orange like that other sticker that we put right up there on that top photo. So she is exploring, yes please. We're going to go ahead and stick that down. Sorry about the editing again on this. I apparently did not take my time. Or maybe I might not have even done it at all. Happens. It happens, guys. So right here, you can see that little flower I had pulled out. It is a flower that I cut on my Cricut again as well. But I also am going to be using this little 4x6 card just to fill in the hole in the middle. When you cut out these Cricut files, you get a couple layers. Well, I only cut out the top layer, and I figured I would fill in the hole with, you know, stuff that's sitting on my desk already. I think I didn't have a lot of yellow left over to go ahead and fill in those holes. I mean, I didn't have to use yellow. I could have used orange, but I really didn't want to use orange on orange, right? So yeah, I just let it fly, and I was like, I'll figure out those holes later. And here, you can see right here, I did figure out those holes later. So I just used this 4x6 card on the colors that I wanted to use. So here we are going to go ahead, and like I said, we are using quite a few enamel dots. I did kind of go overboard with the enamel dots on this one. I used green. You know, it does kind of, it looks good with the leaves and little green bits we have on here. And they are actually the enamel dots. They came out with a Christmas line from Close to My Heart. Here I am drawing lines for my journaling, so I know where I want it. I do want to put a little bit up there at the top, and I also want to put a little bit down here at the bottom. Right, like that. We are going to end up putting some splatters on here as well. I think that the splatters or the spray that we use is going to be a Recollections one. It could be possibly, maybe it isn't. Maybe it is this, yes, it is going to be this Heidi Swapp one right here in mustard. That's actually going to be the one we use. So we're just going to be generous with our splatters, splatter them down around the page. It doesn't do a whole lot to it, this color. You can see there up at the top, I have some big splatters. That's why I had to kind of go overboard with my enamel dots. I am going to have to cover those up with a couple enamel dots because, yes, I did go quite a bit overboard with that. Again, the editing on this, sorry guys. I actually think I might not have edited this at all. My apologies. So yes, here I'm looking for some more enamel dots to cover up my little oops. And then I think we're going to be done. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. This is not going to win me any awards, but I do think it's cute. I'm really glad that I got it down. I'm glad that I went back to putting my journaling lines on here. Perhaps maybe I'll take it a step further and do journaling next time. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Thank you so much for joining me. Please check the links down below if you'd like to pick up any of these products, except for the alphas and the splatters. You can go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com. It is linked down below to support my channel. And obviously I'm a consultant and it is an affiliate link. And I thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.